Hi everyone. If you're an Aries born March 21st to April 19th, what can you expect for the month of January 2019? Let's tune in and find out. Wow, so money, right away I see money as being a feature or a focal point for you in January. And it may be about where to invest it, where to spend it. It may be that you have unexpected expenses as well as unexpected money coming in, but it is absolutely a focus for you. It could even be that you're thinking of buying something or selling something and you have this additional money to deal with or to be concerned about. It could also come in from an inheritance or a lawsuit that you've won. They're just showing me money as being a focal point. And also need to learn how to temper, to temper your money and to avoid the feast or famine. In feng shui, this is coming up the year of the pig, right? So the year of the pig is, just gluttony, right? So it's about wanting to find balance or temperance with money. So as I'm interpreting it as it coming in, it's about you and your relationship with money, and will be a big point or a big focus for you this month. And it's something that is going to, on one hand, it feels like you don't, sometimes a lot of money can be a burden, right? And I know most of us don't have that problem, but a lot of people, when they have a lot of money, then they worry about, are they being fair to everybody? Are they spending it wisely? And then when you have money, you worry about losing it, right? When you don't have money, you don't worry about it. You don't worry about losing money. You worry about like other things, right? But there is this big risk associated, and I'm feeling a lot of pain in my back. So Aries, it could be that you've either just lost a lot of money or you've just gotten money in and you are concerned about losing it and wanting to invest it wisely. Whatever it is there is a big focus on money. The good news is the universe always provides the solutions for us. So there, I'm sure, likely to be around you people in the know, people who have a good sense of how to help you invest your money or how to get your money out of a certain situation or how to capitalize on it. So the answers will be there. You might just have to scratch the surface to find it. And for some of you, it does mean big money. It feels like winning, like you could even win a lottery, like that kind of money, which is why I was feeling like it could even be part of a lawsuit that you've won. So it's money coming in, and I also feel like there's unexpected money coming in for you too, Aries. Okay, so let's tune into romantic relationships and see what's in store for you, Aries. For those of you that are, first of all, that are coupled, that are already in a romantic relationship. So let's see what you can expect in January. Passion. I just feel like a lot of passion, and it feels like I see big spikes, right? Big spikes of love, big spikes of excitement. So it may be that you have an anniversary coming up, or that your partner has a birthday, or that you're celebrating something, but it feels like this, it could even be that you have a trip, but there's just this big passionate energy. I don't feel, well, sometimes health issues can cause us to become more passionate because we're more aware of life and death situations, and then we become, more tender-hearted and more passionate because we appreciate what we potentially can lose. So, for some of you it may be that, but it just really feels like there is a focus on love and passion, which is really nice. I also feel it elevating you, lifting you up, inspiring you, a sense of excitement with it. So I feel like your relationships are good. It feels like there's a big opportunity for you to fall back in love. If you're not in love with your partner and you've had some troubles, it feels like you're coming out of that period. Okay, so how about the single Aries, those of you that are looking for love? Let's see what's in store for you this year, or especially in January. So there's you're being asked initially to have some patience and to give I was seeing it like like the cave man or woman hitting the other person over the head and then dragging them into submission, right? So you're being asked to have some patience, not do that. Give them a little time to recognize you're the greatest thing that ever happened to them. So have some patience, give them a little space to get to know you first before you get engaged, right? So it's slow down, Aries, is what I'm trying to say. Let the love blossom. Give it some breathing room, and it can happen, but not if you squeeze it to death or you try and rush in and manhandle it, right? You want to be gentle with the relationship. Don't scare them off. So engage, but don't be overpowering, okay? Be friendly, but don't be possessive, right? Be caring and concerned and interested, but don't be a lay down or a doormat, right? Not that Aries would be a doormat, but there's always that potential. So it's really about you just kind of being in the flow. And if you can show interest without that need to control, just kind of go with the flow a little bit, you're going to find romance this month. And it feels like it's simple, which is why I think that maybe some of your desire just to jump in and take it is there, because it's like it's so natural. Of course the other person has to see it. Can't they feel what I'm feeling? Can't they see what I'm seeing? We're a perfect fit. Just give them space and time to assimilate it, and you'll be fine. Okay, it's exciting, Aries, really exciting for you. All right, let's look at your career, Aries, for you for January. So I see it going uphill. Now, that can be a good thing, right? Meaning you're going in the right direction, but it can also mean that it's an uphill battle, right? That it's like, so it's going to take some energy. I'm feeling some energy, some pressure, but I'm also feeling like there are some opportunities for people to help you get up there, for you to be able to ask for help and support to get you to the top of the career. So it can happen. You just want to use your resiliency, right? Like, be resilient with your career. Stay focused. Aries, you guys are the leaders. You are the people that get it done. You're always the ones who rise to the top. You're always the one who are first in line and go for it. So I just see you like with this ice pick, tackling this mountain and getting it done. And then it just shrinks, right? You just shrink it down. You chunk it down and you get it done. So I think there's some good career moves for you this month, but it is not without effort, right? There is effort involved. It will take your focus and your time, but you also have money showing up and love showing up. So it's going to be a good time. So there's a lot of opportunity here for you to enjoy yourself this month. Okay, so let's look at money for you. I know we opened with just seeing a lot of money. So let me see if there's something specific about the money for you. Well, part of it is enjoy it, right? Enjoy the money you have. Enjoy the time that you have. Be sure to spend some on yourself, right? So really enjoy yourself, and be sure to live a little. So you're being asked to not also worry so much, but be able to spend some of that money on yourself and spread it out a little bit and enjoy yourself. So it feels like money is healthy. It does feel like there's a lot going out, like you're spending a lot, but I also feel like more coming in too. So definitely in the flow. Okay, let's look at your health for Aries. So I feel like you have an opportunity to heal a part of yourself that maybe was hurt or disappointed by somebody else's actions. It feels more like an emotional healing can happen for you this month. Maybe somebody disappointed you, maybe somebody hurt you, or you felt that somebody took advantage of you or was inappropriate with you, and you were crushed by it. I'm sorry for that. I feel like you can feel, Aries can be tender. People don't realize that, even though Aries are big and powerful, you also have feelings as well. So I feel like this month there's an opportunity for you to be heard and for you to share your feelings. And I know a lot of you are like, why bother? They're just feelings. Like, let's get on with it. I just want them out of my life, or I want to be done, or I don't know if I want them in my life anymore. It was painful. So I think you're going to come to some understanding for yourself this month about what's good for you. Not necessarily what's good for the other person, but what do I want? Really, how do I really feel? And so I feel like this month there's some healing around that. And whether you keep them in your life or not, it's really up to you. It's a personal choice, but you should make the right choice for you. The one that allows you to feel safe, and the one that allows you to feel loved, and that allows you to feel that you're in control and that you're doing the right thing for you. So I do feel like you'll get the answers that you need in relationship to people in your life that maybe have hurt you or caused you some harm. And I do feel like there's open dialogue that can happen if you want to reach out or you want to have a conversation. If they're reaching out to you and you don't know if you want to engage, you're going to have clarity around that. So I do feel like emotional health is absolutely going to be on the ticket this month, and you're going to get a lot of understanding around that. Okay, let's see if there's anything unexpected for Aries this month. Well, this is interesting. You may also be confronted this month by someone that you hurt. You may be confronted by somebody that maybe years ago you slighted or stepped on their toes, and that feels a little bit unexpected. It feels like, oh my God, all this time they've been harboring that. I didn't even know that was a thing. It's like that. And I think that may help you also with the relationships that you feel where you've been slighted. So I feel like you may be shown something that you hurt someone, and then that helps you to have more compassion for the person who hurts you. So there's some healing there that's coming full circle for you, and it's unexpected that actually happens. Now we do have a partial solar eclipse in Capricorn on January 5th. So let's see how that might shake things up for Aries. It may feel a little bit like a buzzsaw, a little bit like, somebody attacks you or says something to you, or I just feel it like it's just this cold wind. And it may be just somebody's behavior, or it could even be office politics that's just like you just don't want to deal with. It just feels like this icy cold energy. The biggest thing for you to do is just breathe, let go, stay the course, and just to know that, nobody's the boss of you, right? And well, unless they really are, but, but in that case, look for another job. But I really feel like you're going to get the answers, but it's about staying the course. Just don't. You need to be patient with whatever this situation is. So you need to have some patience in order, whatever this thing that kind of rears up around the 5th, just have some patience with it. And it feels like the answers will come in or it will die down. So don't go toe to toe with it. Don't try and fight it or them or the situation. The advice is to stay the course, and then you'll know what to do. You'll know how to handle it, but don't jump into it. Don't try and wrestle it. Don't try and take it down, whether it's a person or a situation, because that's just going to cause it a bigger reaction. So the advice is just to kind of stay the course, let it run its course, and you'll be guided, and you'll know what to do, and you'll know what to say when appropriate. But do your best when it first happens or comes out. Just mum's the word, stay the course, don't say anything, breathe and let go, and you'll be shown how to manage it beautifully. Okay, and then on January 21st, we have a total lunar eclipse in Leo, which is also known as a super blood wolf moon eclipse. Why is that? Well, because it's the first full moon of the year in January, which is known as a wolf moon. And then the super blood moon is one when the sun, the moon, and the earth are all lined up together. And then the energy that floats, goes through the earth's atmosphere, turns the moon red. So it appears red. So that's where you get the blood moon, right? So anyway, super blood wolf moon eclipse. That's a mouthful. According to CNN, anyway. So that's where they call that. Okay, so how is it going to affect you guys? So let's see, Aries. I really like, I feel like this is going to actually empower you. It may, okay, so, a lot of times, eclipses, as we know, are designed to forward us in our life. And sometimes they're sudden and rapid, right? And they can be painful. Sometimes it can be a sudden loss in your life of a job or career or loved one, or a sudden illness that comes up, or a sudden happy event, such as a birth, a wedding, a new business venture, a new promotion, right? That suddenly now you have to up and move. So there can be happy events too, but they're life-changing events. And the one on the 21st feels more positive. I feel like you're really uplifted, and so it does feel like it shakes you up, but it doesn't feel like it's a negative shakeup. It feels like a positive, powerful thing. And now remember, eclipses can last. They cannot hit or begin to affect us sometimes as long as 30 days out before they can actually show themselves. And then they can take like 6 months or a year to kind of like sort it out. And that's why there's eclipses every couple of months in specific signs over generally an 18-month to 2-year period as it moves us along through that new birth, right? Or that new cycle in our life. So we started a new series of eclipses here in Capricorn, and we're ending in Leo. Capricorn Cancer is what's coming up this year, and Leo is ending. So these good eclipses, this one is a total lunar eclipse in Leo, so it may be something, if it's not for you, it might be somebody for your partner, if they're a Leo. But but it does also feel like it can bring closure in your life. So it could be something that already happened, and that could be the closure that you were looking for. It could be, moving and letting go. It could be saying goodbye to friendships. It could be finalizing a peace. Somebody around you gets married or divorced. So there's a lot of beginning and endings. So with that in mind, it sounds like 2019, especially the first month in January for you guys, is going to be very expansive, especially in money, career, big energy, a lot of big energy and exciting stuff. So have a wonderful new year. Congratulations to all you Aries for leading us the way, because we always look to Aries. It's the first sign in the zodiac. So we always think of you guys as the leaders and the champions. So enjoy yourself. Have a positive and abundant 2019. And thank you for viewing and watching my intuitive astrology. And if you'd like to be able to be more tuned in to your own intuitive ability, maybe not necessarily in astrology, but just in general, go to my website, peggyrometo.com, and sign up. And in a few weeks, you'll be getting a notice about a new program that I'm starting called Get Dialed In, that is designed to help you with your intuition. And it's taking my 20 years of practice and really distilling it down into simple ways in which we can use our intuition and the do's and the don'ts. And I hope that you'll join me there, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month. So have a great month, everybody, and I again wish you a happy new year.